What's going on, guys? We are live with some Phantasy Star Online. We got quite a few players in the lobby. We got James, Jingo, and Blue, and there were a couple other players, but they seem to be gone now. Maybe they made teams, I don't know. But we got plenty for a full team. Hello to everyone in the chats. Harvey Jones, Patrick, James, D12. Welcome. Quick question, first day getting PSO online with DreamPod today. Anything for a level 1 to do today online? Yeah, level up. Level up. You might want to play offline a bit first, just to kind of get used to the game first and how it works. Maybe level up a few levels. Yeah, James is a newbie too. Level 20 newbie. Hello, Lordenzo. Alright. So I guess we'll get started here. We'll do a hard game so that James can join. I'm disappointed you haven't gotten the Cigar Owl shirt yet, James. Hopefully, hopefully you have it soon, so you can do that Cigar Owl stream where you play Kidoretsu Boys Gone Gone. Alright, we're doing hard. Hey Dingo. Glad to have you boosting today. You've been slacking off lately on Saturdays. Well, I added a new GIF that you can get with your point redemptions today. It's called Dragon. You might want to wait and use it until we get to the dragon, though. It's the appropriate time to use it. We should be there shortly. Yeah, Spreadshirt's in the US. I wasn't sure if they had factories elsewhere, though. They should actually have a factory in Europe as well. Might make things easier for them. Their shipping prices are pretty reasonable, though. Even international. Alright.
A dragon, I swear I saw a dragon.
A little early for that, but yeah. That's the new one. Hopefully Disney doesn't copyright claim me for that. It's a great movie, by the way. Pete's Dragon. It's one of my favorites. I was quite happy that I was able to sync up the audio and video, because you actually have to upload a GIF to Streamlabs, which obviously doesn't have any audio. So I had to make the audio clip separate and put them together. And they synced up pretty well, so that's cool. The other GIFs I made, I really didn't sync up the audio with anything. I just kind of did appropriate audio clips with them. I was gonna add more GIFs today, but I didn't really have much time. Most of the afternoon I was working on a BIOS, region-free BIOS mod. Someone sent a Dreamcast to me to do that. I had some issues with it because the guy had a USB-G ROM in it, which would not boot after I did the BIOS mod. I mean, it booted, but for some reason the menu is all garbled and weird. Turns out I had to update the firmware on it. And then it worked after that. Took me a while to figure that out, though. I've never used a USB-G ROM before, so I had no idea what was going on with that. But I figured it out. Yeah, I actually have that 3DS menu. It's the first thing I actually went and bought on the eShop when I got a 3DS. Which was actually not that long ago. It was last year I got one. Yes, all that XP, James. You're not used to all this XP. I'm playing on normal this whole time. Of course, you might die. But that's the price you gotta pay for that extra XP. I should just be a decoy, so I'm gonna one-shot most of these enemies. I will decoy. Let James get all the XP. Hello, Milos. I got my Dreamcast from my cousin as a hand-me-down in 2009. That's a good hand-me-down. Very good hand-me-down. Personally, I wouldn't hand it down. Pry my Dreamcast from my cold, dead hands. I did buy my nephews a Dreamcast for Christmas one year. Their favorite game is Dynamite Cop. They have good taste. I can get a keyboard for £8. That's a good price for a Dreamcast keyboard. I got mine a long time ago. Got it on eBay. It's the mini Japanese clear one. I think I probably paid about $15 US for it. But they were cheaper back when I bought this one. They go for a bit more now. That would be me, Patrick. Glad I could help. Mine was my friend's from 2000. I borrowed it. What, the Dreamcast or the keyboard? Tell you, if you borrowed my Dreamcast and never gave it back, I'd hunt you down, James. There would be nowhere you could hide. Ah, the keyboard. I'd probably still hunt you down. I would like to actually get a regular full-size Dreamcast keyboard as well, since I just have the mini one. The mini one is not that great for something like Typing of the Dead. It's okay for chatting online, but it's not a great keyboard for really typing accurately. Alright, we're gonna go this way. I do have a keyboard adapter as well. I have one of the, actually technically I have two keyboard adapters. I have a Skills one and a Mad Catz one, which I do use with a regular PC keyboard. And that works well. I'd still like an official Dreamcast keyboard. US, full size. The US actually didn't get any mini keyboards. They like small things in Japan. They always get the mini stuff over there. Mini keyboards, mini Game Gears, mini arcade machines. Use a mobile hotspot to connect, Patrick. I would not recommend that. You're going to get lots and lots of lag. It might work, but I definitely would not play PSO using that. Because if you disconnect, which you likely would over a mobile hotspot, you'll lose all your items and your progress. I've done that once, a long time ago, and I was playing PSO, and I got disconnected. Got disconnected, actually, or it disconnected or froze, one of the two. Ended up losing my character. I think it was one of the first times I lost my character, so I definitely do not recommend playing on a mobile hotspot. Alright, where is everyone? Apparently I skipped ahead. They're still on Forest 1. There we go. There they are. Trying to play and watch the stream and I got lost. Yeah, pay attention, James. The Dreamcast Mini realizes, will it have a VMU Mini? And will it have online features? I can tell you right now, it won't have online features. That's one thing I can guarantee. A lot of people say they want that, but it's not going to happen. Because Sega's not going to host servers for a Dreamcast Mini. Nor do they even have the server software for most of their games. Kind of funny. Is it normal for my fax modem to only have one light lit? Not when you're trying to connect. If only one light is lit up, then that means DreamPi is not ready to accept a connection from the Dreamcast. If you're already online, I think some modems will have one light off. It's usually one light on and one light blinking when you're already connected. Yeah, if you only have one light on the modem, there's either something wrong with the DreamPi software, you're not connected to the internet, or the Pi is not connected to the internet, or the modem is not compatible. One of those three. Those are your typical issues. Which game cases are better, American, European, or Japanese? Well, that's an interesting question. Aesthetically, I love the look of the PAL cases, they're just fragile as anything, so it's kind of a downer. So yeah, looks, I would say the PAL cases. But I mean the Dreamcast cases for US and Japanese games are obviously the same as far as the cases are concerned, case design. Japanese games tend to be more consistent, I think, with their case design. They all have the orange spine and whatnot. The US, they originally started with the white spines and then they changed to black later on. So if you like uniformity, you might like the Japanese ones better. Would a VPN and network bridge from a PC work to get a Dreamcast internet access with unique WAN for 2 players in the same house? I think people have done that before. The issue with that is you're adding a VPN and you obviously add lag that way as well. I suppose any way you put it, you're gonna add lag. You can use 2 Pis on the same network. You just need to change the IP address that is assigned to the Dreamcast. Because normally it assigns .98 a .98 address to all Dreamcasts, which is why they conflict if you try and use 2 on the same network. But you can change that. You have to change it in the DreamPi Python script. Hey, thank you, Patrick, for the super chat. Just tipping for the tech support while gaming. Not a problem. Wait, did I miss some enemies? I think I did. Leaving James over here to get killed. Yes, you can, Patrick. The only limitation is that you won't be able to play any games that require port forwarding or DMZ. You can still play Phantasy Star Online or Quake, and whatever other games don't require it. I think we lost half our team here. It's just me and James. Did they run ahead? Oh yeah, they're in here. They're in here. Yes, DreamPi works with PAL Dreamcast. Just need the right line voltage inducer. Keep forgetting to sit back and let the low-level players actually get some hits in before I kill the enemies, but since everyone else is missing. The big kids won't let me play. Is it possible to get banned for cheating or something? Blue Crab can ban you from the PSO server. That's a pretty rare occurrence, though. You don't really see cheaters too often. Someone was banned not that long ago, though. He was purposely trying to mess with people on the server. In general, there's no problem with using hacked items or things like that in the server. Blue Crab really doesn't care too much about that. As long as you're not getting in the way of other players or causing trouble. That sort of thing. There was a glitch earlier where my character spiked to a level 200 feature or bug. I'm not sure what the cause was, but we were on a hotspot. That could be due to the hotspot. If I remember right, some weird things could kind of happens when I tried playing on a hotspot a long time ago. That's why I only did it that once. There was some weird stuff happening, then I got disconnected and I lost my character. And that was the first and last time I ever used a hotspot to get online with DreamPie. Yeah, you get to level 200, then your character corrupts. And then you're back to level 0. Hey, no one used the dragon GIF. Well, they did earlier. They should have used it here, though. Oh, Connor tried to use it. You have to do the redeem command, followed by dragon.
A dragon, I swear I saw a dragon.
There you go. Alright, don't need that. Don't need that. Need that. Yeah, Lenovo modem should work. As long as it's not fake. I have seen, I think it was a fake Lenovo modem at one point. It was a Chinese clone that didn't work. The internals were all completely different from the official one. But check out the troubleshooting guide on Dreamcast Live under I Only Have One Light. All the information you need should be there to troubleshoot the issue. Link in the video description. Be under guides, troubleshooting. Alright, I guess we'll do a quest now. I may have gotten your email, Connor. I've been getting swamped with emails lately, so it may take a while for me to get back to you. What's my favorite VMU game? I don't even remember if I think I may have played some VMU games a long time ago, but I never have working batteries in my VMUs, so I couldn't tell you what my favorite is. Yeah, the KO Garden thing. I don't remember if I ever tried that. You still need working VMU batteries. I think I do have some batteries somewhere, but I don't bother putting them in the VMU because they just die within a week anyway. Don't tell me how to pronounce KO. It's KO. It's KO. I don't care what anyone says. Alright, who are we missing? We're missing someone. Someone has made one of those, Abo. If you don't mind paying, I think it's like $100 for it. I'm not paying $100 for a VMU. I don't care if it's rechargeable and has a backlit screen. It's kind of pointless because I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 VMUs, including 2 4X memory cards. So in order to store all of my games, I'd need to buy at least $600 worth of backlit rechargeable VMUs. Alright. Alright, let's see. Not sure what we're gonna do. I guess we'll do Endless Nightmare. Do Endless Nightmare 3. Have you got the Dreamcast karaoke machine? I do not. Nope. Cool to have one eventually, but it's kind of a useless accessory at this point. You can't actually do anything with it. Required an internet connection. And a proprietary server, so... It's a useless box of plastic today. They're pretty cheap, though. Probably for good reason. Check and see how many players we got on PSO today. See if we're breaking any records. There are 31. Not too bad. I think we need 50 for the record, or at least over 40, so 31's pretty decent though. I have a hard drive modded Dreamcast, Patrick. Hey, glad you got it working, D12. Yeah, that's the most common issue is the Pi doesn't have an internet connection. This Dream Pi checks for an internet connection before it starts. If it doesn't detect one, it's not going to start. Yes, it is a lot of soldering, Patrick. It's not a mod for people who just want to plug and play thing. But if you have the skills to do it, it's actually kind of fun. And cheap. Yes, it does, Lord Renzo. I mean, Jet Grind Radio doesn't have online play. It has leaderboards, though. Yeah, graffiti uploads too. It can do that too. Alright, we open a gate over here, right? Yeah, right there. All solutions have their pros and cons, Avo. Like mode, for example, is very expensive and it's also extremely slow compared to the other solutions. Not sure why. I think the developer said something about making sure it works with all games. It's kind of a poor excuse, though. They can have options for high speed or compatibility modes, which I believe you can do with GDMU. But for example, Soldier of Fortune with the mode takes 40 seconds to load the first level, and it takes 15 seconds with the IDE mod or with GDMU. It's quite the difference. But I like to support open source solutions, which is what Dreamshell in the IDE mod is.
George is getting upset!
George. He's always upset. It's not the summer of George.
A dragon, I swear I saw a dragon.
Here comes the barrage of GIFs now. There's no dragon here. You're crazy if you saw a dragon. Yes, GIF. It's the correct pronunciation, James. Jif, like the peanut butter. Jay's just seeing dragons everywhere. He has dragons in his mind. I wonder when Blue's gonna start playing some music. He's been carrying that guitar around this whole time. Hasn't played a single note. Such a waste. Someone else asking if I'm playing PSO2. No. The answer is no. The truffle shuffle. Do it. Everyone's gonna run out of points pretty quickly with these GIFs now. What happened to bets? There's nothing really to bet on in PSO. Typically only do bets with worms. Occasionally with other games. we going? I guess one of these doors.
I win in your face! Woo!
Little premature. We haven't won yet. We could still die. Still die a miserable death. I had no idea Ultimate meant new enemies. Yes. Well, technically they're not completely new. They're enemies with a makeover. Although they technically have different names as well, so... Same enemies, different, I don't know. Different lineage? But yeah, everything's kind of got a aesthetic makeover in Ultimate mode. Well, I'll give you two choices, James. I can either pronounce it GIF, or I can say graphic image formats every time. Redeem your points for more graphic image formats. Which will annoy you more, James? Graphic or graphic? Well, how do you say giant, James? Is it giant or giant? Mom likes that you choose GIF, yeah. Eat the best peanuts, Butters. English is a language that makes little sense. I think you can say that about most languages. Hey, someone leveled up. Was that James? Actually, James leveled up twice already. I guess I didn't notice the first time. Well, congratulations times 2, James. Can you feel the power coursing through your veins? Just don't let the power get to your head. Great power comes great responsibility. You were correct going on Ultimate. Most of us do. Are you playing offline or online? Because Ultimate Online is a lot harder than offline as well. Everything's harder when you're playing online. They up the difficulty since you have more players. Enemies have more life, but you also get more XP as well. A little extra bonus for the added difficulty. It is the final battle. Alright, see you later, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. I love how you can just outrun those missiles. Well, I guess technically they're going the same speed since you don't get any farther away from them. And they don't catch up to you. Hola, Barbarino. Do you prefer Bobberino or BK Bob? Or BK Bobberino. Actually pretty catchy. Hey, thank you, Jay. Thank you for the super cat. Is that what it is? Cat pointing a finger while the finger glows. I really don't understand any of these super stickers. They're very confusing. I mean, I guess the cat's saying number 1. But why is his hand glowing? It's all so confusing. Bob is not picky about his name. You can call Bob anything, he'll be fine. Hello, Zidon. I think it is game over. I think we've done it. Yes, yes we have. Mission complete. Job complete. Wait, are we going the wrong way? I think we're going the wrong way. We go this way.
I'll shiver your timbers.
Arr. That GIF is for tomorrow, Zidon. Alright. Another mission successful. Stop by the shop real quick before I turn in my quest. Figure out what this mystery weapon is. I guess a soul edge. No, ice edge. Close enough. I love how you can tell that guy you don't agree. Do you agree with my evaluation? No. No, your evaluation sucks. This is definitely not an ice edge, it's a soul edge. And you call yourself an expert. You've been awarded 8,000 Meseta. I'll take it. Oh, by the way, James, was it a couple weeks ago that, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I think it was last week when I showed you how to restore your character. After I purposely lost my items and disconnected so that I could show you that. I forgot one step. After you restore your character, you actually have to save the game, so you have to exit and save, and then come back online. Otherwise, it resets. So if you just go directly into a game after restoring your character, it won't save. Thought I should mention that. Alright, let's create a new team. I guess we'll do a TTF next. Oh, thank you, Zidon, for the super chat. Or not super chat, super sticker. I'm getting them confused. Another sticker for me to be confused by. What even is that? It's a yellow man with a leaf on his head. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try and guess what that is. Oh, he's a lemon man. Okay. Yeah, that makes total sense. The lemon man. The lemon man is gonna haunt my dreams now. When are you gonna join the Dreamcast Club, Zutton? For that $3, you could have joined at the Junior Dreamer level. Join the club, Zutton. You're missing out. Yeah, we've all been playing Bomberman. It's been exclusive to the club. You weren't supposed to tell anyone though, James. It's a secret. Hey, there you go. Hey, now Zaiden's in the club. Thank you, Zaiden. See, now you're special. Now you get a swirl. You get swirls, you get emotes, you get everything. Everything you could ever want is in the club. Bomberman was a lie. The cake is a lie. Bomberman is a lie. Hello, Alex. Hello, Marcotte? Marcotha? Marcotha first. Marco. It's probably Marco. All the letters are just together. I'll go with Marco. Hello, Marco. Alright, well, everyone approach the counter when you're ready. I probably should mention in the game that we're doing quest, because I don't know if Blue is watching the stream. Although he did come to the counter last time, so that's him, I think. The blue-haired guy. Or is that James? I don't know. I don't have the map up, so I don't know who's what color. Well, I know who's what color, I just don't know which color is associated with the characters on the screen. She was working very hard on Bomberman Patrick. Very hard. In fact, that's probably why we haven't seen him for the last couple days. He's locked himself in his room just so he could work on Bomberman 24/7. Alright, let's do a regular TTF. Alright, I am ready to kill some baddies. Baddies with a D, not a T. There are no bats in PSO. That I know of, anyway. Should probably wait for everyone to show up first. I want to hog all the XP for myself. Don't listen to him, Patrick. James lies. It's a condition. He mispronounces GIF, and he lies. Alright, area clear. Moving on. Oh wow, another member today. Patrick, thank you. Well, I guess you're gonna find out all of James's lies now. There's no exclusive Bomberman, but you do get exclusive emotes. Exclusive videos. And other stuff. Don't make me kick you out of the club, Patrick. We have rules in this club. First rule is you don't talk about Dreamcast at club. Which James has already violated that. Second rule is GIF is pronounced GIF. I may have been confusing that first rule with a different club, though. I get my rules mixed up.
A dragon, I swear I saw a dragon.
There we go, now we get the timing right on that one. Good job, Connor. Dragon, she is dead. Fire up the grill, Bob. You're in charge of Dragon Burgers. Level 2 start. Don't be silly, James. That is definitely not how you pronounce Dreamcast. It's Sega Dreamcast. The correct pronunciation. I know that because that's how they pronounce it on eBay listings. Oh, James leveled up again. I didn't notice. I think he probably leveled up during the dragon. Congrats, James. You are very
Fatality.
Fatality. Nope. I'm missing enemies. Need to kill them all. See, unlike Pokemon in PSO, we don't catch them, we kill them. Gotta kill them all. All creatures must die. I think Mortal Kombat 4 might be the one I've played the most, actually. I've never been a huge Mortal Kombat fan, but I had one on PC a long time ago. I don't remember which one it was, though. It may very well have been 4. But I have Gold on the Dreamcast as well, which is the same game. Except I think they added some things to the Dreamcast version, which is why it's called Gold. They added load times. I know the initial release of Mortal Kombat Gold on Dreamcast had some issues of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what those issues were, but they ended up re-releasing the game. And you can tell the difference because the disc is red instead of gold. I actually have the red disc version. So whatever fixes they implemented, I have that version. So I don't know what the issues they had with the original one were. Apparently they were serious enough to warrant a different release. Actually, can someone look that up for me? Was Mortal Kombat 4 released on PC? Because it would have been around the right time period. I had a Mortal Kombat game on PC. Would have been around 1999, 2000. So Mortal Kombat 4 would make sense, but they might have had a different one on PC, I'm not sure. Hey, James leveled up again. You're on a roll today, James. So many levels. Hello, Nathaniel. my first VGA cable this week. Very impressive 480p over VGA versus 480i over composite. Oh yeah, definitely. It's really a huge difference. Not sure about then, but Mortal Kombat 4 is on Good Old Games. Yeah, so if it's on GOG, then likely it was on PC back in the day. Because usually GOG, what they do is they take old games and they optimize them for modern PCs to make sure they work. That's probably what they did. What is a VGA cable? Well, if you don't know what a VGA cable is, you are missing out. The Dreamcast is able to output in 480p resolution via VGA. It's the best video output you can get from the Dreamcast, at least without modding. The Spirit of Speed on GOG? I do not know. Do not know. I'm sure someone can look it up for you. But considering the fact that Spirit of Speed, even on PC, I don't think was a very big seller, it doesn't seem likely that GOG would have it. But you never know. Going in the secret room. There's nothing actually in here, but hey, it's a secret room. It's cool. Everyone loves secret rooms. Hey, what's going on, Stadium Arts? Everything is good. It's all good. It's all good when you're playing Dreamcast. I do not, Stadium Arts. It's at the default. Are we getting a Seaman long play? It's kind of hard to do a Seaman video because you have to keep resetting the Dreamcast and changing the date. I do have a whole series on essentially pranking people on Omegle, if you haven't seen that. Called Omegle Plays Seaman. It's a very underrated series, in my opinion. Took me a long time to put together those videos, but they never got many views, unfortunately, so... Apparently someone tried to get into my network, that's what my ISP said, through my DreamPie. They shouldn't be able to get onto it unless you DMZ'd the Pi, which you're not supposed to do. You need to DMZ your Dreamcast, not your Raspberry Pi. By DMZing your Pi, you're opening it up to the entire internet, which you do not want to do. Long play one day at a time. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on stream all day. Sit on stream all day. Waiting for C-Man to do something. Like grow up. Dreamcast have its own MAC address? I don't know. I don't think it does. I'm guessing no. That would be my guess. But the Dreamcast IP always ends in 98. So if your network is made up of devices with 192.168.1 point something, it'll be 192.168.1.98. Every modem has a MAC address, so Dreamcast modem should have one. See, that I don't know, because when did they implement that? They implemented the requirement for every manufacturer to have a unique MAC address at some point, but I always thought that was a more modern thing. But even if it does, it's kind of hard to find. The Dreamcast is not going to show up through the Pi on your network. It's not going to list in the devices on your router. The broadband adapter might. I'm not sure. I guess it should, as long as you're using DHCP. Glad you got it sorted, Stadium Arts. Don't let those hackers in. That is correct, Patrick. Only, well, out of the games that are online right now, there are only 4 games. It's Toy Racer, Quake 3 Arena, Phantasy Star Online, and Pod Speed Zone. Those are the games you can play with the broadband adapter. There are more games that haven't had their servers revived that support the broadband adapter, but like Bomberman. Bomberman Online supported it. Unreal Tournaments, Propeller Arena, I think Outrigger as well, if I'm not mistaken. I swear when I played this back in the day, my mag was a Dreamcast console, or am I making that up? Yes, Dreamcast console mag does exist. It's a thing. There's also a Choo-Choo one, there's Saturn, I think. And SG-1000, I think is another one. I just have a regular old mag, though. Nothing special. Is this a private game of PSO? Technically, no. No, anyone can join. But we do have a full game, so at the moment, you cannot join. We're also in the middle of a quest, so even if it wasn't full, you still couldn't join. Oh, no, wrong way, don't go in there, that's a trap. Everyone's going in there anyway. It's alright, they're covering each other's back. Oh, you've never actually been to the ruins, James? Ooh, so that means you haven't actually fought Dark Fells yet. Ooh. Or are you just making a general comment that this is a nice area? Not a, oh, I've never seen this area before. It looks nice comment. Oh, it is new to you. Okay. Well, you're in for a treat, James. You'll love Dark Fells. It's a real nice guy. Random question, did any Disney games appear on the Dreamcast and any cel-shaded games? Yes and yes. So for Disney games, there's 102 Dalmatians, there's Magical Racing Tour, which is a kart racer, and I'm trying to think. Those are the first two that come to mind. I think there's more. But yeah, those are two Disney games that come to mind. Oh yeah. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, and there's Toy Story 2 as well. Those are Disney games. Thank you, TJ, and hello, TJ, by the way. And as for cel-shaded games, there's Wacky Races and Looney Tunes Space Race. Yeah, Wacky Races is not a Disney game. It's Hanna-Barbera. But it is cel-shaded. I think he was just asking about cel-shaded games in general. It's a separate question from the Disney question. At least I assume, anyway. Was in the neighborhood straightening out my Dreamcast game. Saw you were streaming, so been lurking for a bit. I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, you get those Dreamcast games straightened out. They're a mess. James died already, man. Stay alive, James. Stay alive. As the Bee Gees would say. Yeah, how did I forget about Jet Set Radio? Yeah, Jick Ryan, Jet Set Radio. That is cel-shaded as well. There are other games too. I just can't think of them at the moment. You're running out of shelves. That's a problem, TJ. It's a problem. I actually ran out of shelves as well. Some of my my Dreamcast games are in separate jewel case holders on top of the shelf now. And some are just sitting on the top of the shelf. I have a new game room in the works, though, or at least a section of a room that's going to have built-in shelves in the wall. So I will soon have more room. I'm very much looking forward to that, so I can actually organize and display everything nicely. Plus the shelf I have now, the shelves are sagging a bit, unfortunately. Particle board. So yeah, gonna have some better shelves soon. Yeah, Wacky Races is a lot of fun. It's my favorite kart racer on the Dreamcast. Very faithful to the original cartoon. It's got the announcer, it's got the voice, and the graphics are absolutely amazing. It's one of the few Dreamcast games that supports widescreen as well. It's not true widescreen. It's anamorphic widescreen, I think they call it. I think that's the term. Which basically squishes the image so that if you stretch it to widescreen on a TV, it'll display correctly. James and Connor are dying in one hit. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you try and fight fouls too early. Fortunately, there's nothing I can do about that particle board. I was thinking I could maybe support the shelves from the back, but the back of the shelf is just cardboard, so wouldn't be a whole lot of support there. Could try and put some screws in it through the back, though. I wish I could revive. That would be nice. It's probably my main issue with booting games from Dreamshell at the moment. I can't revive or heal players when I'm playing online in PSO. It's a bug, Stadium Arts. It's a pesky bug. I believe it's due to Sega's very rigid cheat protection. If it detects anything that's weird about the state of the game, it'll have that bug. Well, someone didn't survive. I'm not sure who that was. Such heroic heroes. Sorry, Connor. No XP for you today. Very hard to keep everyone alive, even if you can revive players. When it comes to Dark Fowls' final form. Especially if you're too low a level. If you die in one hit on that light attack, you're just gonna constantly die. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. You can put on some armor or certain wearable items to protect you from light attacks, or at least reduce the amount of damage that they do. So that can help sometimes. Teal'c looks different than I remember from Stargate. Yeah, well, unfortunately, PSO's customization is fairly limited, so I couldn't make him true to the show. But he is tall. And plus, he's got a helmet on, so he could look exactly like Teal'c under the armor. That's what I'm going with. He is Teal'c, but he's got armor on and a helmet. As long as he says indeed every other line, yeah. I actually had that as a shortcut, chat shortcut at one point. But I think one time when I had to restore my character, I didn't put the shortcuts back. But yeah, I hit up on the D-pad, and he'd say indeed. Just made it to Season 5 of Atlantis, by the way. Am I still beating you? I slowed down a bit recently, so might have given you time to catch up. Still on Season 3 in Atlantis, near the end of Season 9 in SG-1. Oh, so you're watching both at the same time. I suppose technically that's how you should do it, because Atlantis started, I think, 2 or 3 seasons before SG-1 ended. So if you want to synchronize them, I guess that's the way you gotta do it. Why am I canceling? I'm not canceling. Okay, I didn't talk to this guy. I talked to the wrong person. I really like the Ori as an enemy. Yeah, it's too bad we never actually got a conclusion to that. I still think they can bring back SG-1. Obviously not with the same team. It wouldn't make sense to just continue from where they left off with the same team. But I think they can bring it back with an entirely new team. Maybe have the old characters come back, you know, just for the first episode. Maybe appear every once in a while. But they could do it maybe continuing a couple years later or something. Ori are still giving them issues. Continue the storyline from there. Would like to actually have a conclusion to that. But anyway, back on topic. This is the end of PSO for today, guys. End of the live stream. So, yeah, this has been fun. Beat Dark Fells. Killed some baddies. It was all good. All good fun. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the live stream for today. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing. And tomorrow I'll be back for, most likely, for Ooga Booga. Should be able to stream tomorrow, hopefully. There's a slim chance something might come up and I might not be able to stream, but I really hope I will be able to, because, as you all know, I'm a huge fan of Ooga Booga, especially Borpolo. So hopefully I'll be able to stream that tomorrow. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.